I had to make a video about this historic flooding in Phoenix, Arizona. Historic flooding. This storm is something else. I mean, now see, this storm is coming from what was Hurricane Norbert, but now it's a tropical storm. But it's been pushing a lot of moisture from where the hurricane was at to Arizona, and it's mixing with the monsoon weather. So, wow, this storm is really something. It's still raining outside. I mean, I don't know what time this storm hit, but around 3 o'clock this morning, I literally jumped out of my bed. You know, my sleep was interrupted, and I jumped out of my bed because of very loud thunderstorms. I mean, that sounded like explosions, and the rain, it was coming down so hard. I mean, it sounded like a freight train was just going past my apartment. I mean, I've never heard the rain come down so hard like that. I mean, I've never experienced that out here in Arizona. And I've been living in Arizona for over 13 years now, and I've never experienced that before. I've experienced that in the Midwest because I'm from Indiana, but I've never experienced that out here in Arizona. Wow. And I gotta go to work in a couple of hours, and I don't know if I'll be able to go to work because there's flooding all over the valley. All right, now I got two phones. I got two smartphones, and one of my phones kept getting that emergency notification. So that was another reason why I couldn't go to sleep. You know, I mean, or I couldn't stay asleep. You know, I mean, I would be, you know, just laying down trying to go back to sleep, and then, you know, my phone, you know, would start going off, and I mean, I just could not sleep, you know, because of the storms, the rain, my phone, you know, I mean, the rain, I mean, it sounded like wind. I thought it was like a microburst going on. You know, when you wake up, you know, you're kind of disoriented. You know, you're like, you know, your mind is not 100%, and so, I mean, I was like almost panicking because I didn't know what was going on. I mean, I know the meteorologist said it was going to rain, but I didn't know it was going to be like that, you know. Wow. So, like I said, I got to go to work in a couple of hours, and I don't think I'll be able to go because it's bad out there. It's real bad. Now, Jesus said in Luke 21:11, fearful sights and great signs from heaven. And one of the fearful sights and great signs from heaven are floods. All right. Jesus also said in Luke 21:25, and there shall be signs in the sun, moon, and stars, and upon the earth distress of nations. Flooding, that takes part in distress of nations. I mean, it's definitely distress going on out here in Phoenix right now, you know, because so many people are like stranded, you know, so many people's cars are flooded. I mean, I've never seen it like this before. I mean, extreme weather is increasing big time. You know, that's one of the end time signs, extreme weather. Or you could say birth pains. I mean, and them birth pains, they are really, really increasing like never before, you know. And, you know, it's all pointing to the second coming of Christ, you know. So, yeah, you know, it's scary, you know, what's going on in this world, but it's also exciting because with all of these prophetic events happening, it's getting us closer and closer to the second coming of Christ. So I just want to make this video because, wow, and it's still raining. I mean, just nonstop. Just want to make this video because there's definitely historic flooding going on right now in Phoenix, Arizona.